Hi everybody, it's Laurel Bleadon-Maffei with Illuminating Souls, and I am making this video to talk to you a little bit about the work that I do. I am so blessed. I get to work with the angels, and for those of you who perhaps haven't been exposed to the angels before, the angels are divine messengers of God. They are beautiful beings of light who are here to assist us as we go through our path. The angels are non-denominational, so whatever religion you believe in, whatever your path of spirituality is, they're with you. It's sort of how the sun is available to all. You show up and the sun is there warming you. That's very similar to how the angels work. So it's not about if you're a good person or if you're a person who's been challenged. They're here with us. In this experience that we call life, this is meant to be our journey. It's a journey of free will, and it's a journey where we get to discover what the world has in store for us. And it's a journey where we get to decide, we get to choose how we want to live our lives. And that's one of the reasons that the experience with the angels or the higher guides that are with you, most people don't even know that it's there. It's really designed to be subtle, so subtle most people don't know that it exists, but it's there. And in the work that I do, I help people open up their higher knowing, open up their intuitive gifts so that they can begin connecting with this stream of consciousness, with this beautiful wellspring of divine love that is here to support us on the journey. When I first started working with the angels, I had heard of experiences, people talk about intellectually what unconditional love is, but I don't know that I'd ever fully experienced it. I certainly have experienced great love in my life, the love of my parents, the love of my friends, the love of partners, but the experience of unconditional love that comes from the angelic realm, the first time I experienced it, I was without words because it was so profound. It went through every cell of my body. It went through every emotion in my heart. And I knew that there was not a single morsel or molecule of myself that was unworthy of God's love. That there was no polarity of, well, we'll love this part of you and not the other part of you. There was no fear that there was some broken, wounded part of me that if they found out about it, they wouldn't love me anymore, which I think as humans, that's our experience of love, is that we say love is unconditional, but usually with us, it isn't. A lot of us haven't evolved yet to that expression of love. So when I first started experiencing angelic love, I would just sob. The tears would come forward because there was this profound recognition and this profound witnessing of who I am as a soul, who I am as a being, who I am as what I call an earth person with my flaws and my fears and my worries and my idiosyncrasies that we all have. So when I began experiencing this angelic love, I knew that I wanted to work more with it, and I knew I wanted to learn more about it, and I knew that I wanted to help other people connect with it. So I began taking classes. I've studied with wonderful teachers. I've read books. And the thing about working with the angels is I can teach you concepts intellectually. What are the angels? How you can work with them, what the angelic theories are on things. But the real gift comes in you getting to experience that angelic love. When I am doing angel sessions for people, when I'm teaching classes, that's the first thing that I do. We do a prayer blessing that calls in the angels and the guides, and that love begins to permeate everything. For some, it's visceral. There's a term called clairsentience, which is an intuitive way of feeling. So quite often when the angels come into this space, people will feel tingles. They might feel goosebumps. They might kind of feel a beautiful, loving presence. And quite often tears come forward. It's not tears of grieving. It's not tears of sorrow. It's tears of pure bliss and joy at being fully loved, sometimes for the very, very first time. And when we are loved that way, our soul blossoms open. Our soul opens, and our soul is whole and complete. Our soul has no fear. Our soul loves us unconditionally too. So when we are able to connect with that greater part of ourselves, everything becomes possible. We are no longer limited by um, our wounds. We're no longer limited by our past. We're no longer limited by our fears because we are co creating with the divine. We are co creating, having the best support team in the world. And so, in the work that I do, that is what I love. When I'm doing a session for somebody, I get to see their wholeness. I get to see their gifts, and I get to see the truth of their soul. So when I tune into someone's soul or their consciousness, I don't see their flaws, and I don't see their fear, and I don't see the past, and I don't see what their kindergarten teacher told them about themselves. I see pure potential. And when we do the sessions and we tune in at that level, it will give you wings. When you are reminded of the truth of who you are as a divine being in human form, everything becomes possible for you. Healing is here for you, inspiration is here for you, and encouragement and support are here for you. I send you this message to remind you that you are loved, that you too have an angelic team that is here. They are loving you every moment of your life. There is never a moment of your life when you are not loved. So I invite you to learn more about the angels. I invite you to open up to this beautiful, loving presence that is here for you. And if I can support you anyway, it is my blessing to do so. Thank you so much. I say to you for now, God bless, namaste, peace be with you. Thank you, friends.